Right, so this is on live now. Right, so while we are waiting for other members, let's hear the Ajahn Handy, what he has to say. And then after that, we'll discuss, which I will lead.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, let's so bhagava arahang samma sambuddho sawakato yena bhagavata dhammo supatipanno yatsam bhagavato sawakasangho Dhammayam bhagavantam sadamang sasangham Yeme sakare dukata panagara pute patikanhato Amhakam te karatang hitaya sakaya Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Sawakato Bhagava Namasayo Sawaka Sangho Sanghang Namami Annamayang Buddhasa Bhagavato Bhupapa Kanamakarang Karo Mase Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, back to the meditation for mental detoxification and relaxation. We have learned a couple of weeks ago technique, how to sit, how to know the breath, and also mental detoxification and relaxation, the process of following the breath and counting the breath and also realizing the breath. So I just would like to add on some aspect of meditation and the benefit of walking meditation, because we have been talking about the sitting technique, but I'm not mentioned about walking meditation. The meditation that misunderstood. Sometimes they asking many questions about that. I want to present to all of you that we must develop our mind for purification and truth, especially the ultimate truth. The Buddha taught us the Four Noble Truths. We want to penetrate, understand the truth, as well as the attaining perfections of life. Life is not mysterious, but it is sometimes difficult to understand. People they not understand clearly about what the life is. It is not beyond the abilities and intelligence of those with eye to see the mind, to understand the mind, the nature of mind, because Buddhism about mind and body or nama or rupa. When we come to the meditation room, if you're familiar with the Thai master or meditation master in Thailand, they usually use the nama and rupa. All that is necessary is simply making the effort with firm purpose to achieve the goal. No one obtains anything without putting forth some effort. So in the Noble Eightfold Path, one is the right effort in the group of meditation, because if we are divided from 8 to 3, so the group of 3 is the right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. So like this, something is to be known and understand, not to be ignored. And perfect happiness can be attained here and now through meditation. So please sit comfortably, sit erect your body, your spinal. Close your eyes softly, gently, and take a deep in breath and long out breath. So make you feel comfortable, and I would like to share with you some aspect of the benefit of the walking meditation. So when we have the meditation retreat, yogi or the meditation practitioner practice mindfulness in 4 different postures. They practice mindfulness when you're walking, standing, sitting, and lying down. So they must always sustain mindfulness in whatever position they are in. The primary posture for mindfulness is sitting with legs crossed, still, and try to keep your body erect, because the human body cannot tolerate this position for many hours without changing. We alternate sitting meditation with periods of walking meditation. Since walking meditation is very important, I would like to discuss its nature, its significance, and its benefits derived from these practices. The practice of mindfulness meditation can be compared to boiling water. If one wants to boil water, one puts the water in a kettle and puts the kettle on the stove and then turn on the heat. But if the heat is turned off, even for an instant, or even though the heat is turned again later, if one continues to turn the heat on and off again, the water will never boil. In the same way, if there are gaps between the moments of mindfulness, one cannot gain momentum. And so one cannot attain the concentration. It is why yogi or meditation practitioner at our retreat are instructed to practice mindfulness all the time. They are awake. From the moment they wake up in the morning until they fall asleep at night. Consequently, meditation is integral into the continuous development of mindfulness. Unfortunately, people criticize walking meditation and claiming they cannot retrieve anything benefit or good results. But it was the Buddha himself who first taught walking meditation in the great discourse on the foundation of mindfulness, or Mahasatipatthana Sutta. The Buddha taught walking meditation 2 times. In the section called Postures, he said that a monk knows I am walking when he is walking, knows I am standing when he is standing, knows I am sitting when he is sitting, and knows I am lying down when he is lying down. In other sections called Clear Comprehension, the Buddha said, a monk applies clear comprehension in going forward and backward. Clear means the correct understanding of what observes. To correctly understand what is observed, the yogi or the meditation practitioners must gain concentration. To gain concentration, he must apply mindfulness. Therefore, when the Buddha says monks apply clear comprehension, we must understand that clear comprehensions, mindfulness, and concentration must be used. Thus, the Buddha instructed us to apply mindfulness, concentration, and clear comprehension while walking, while going forward and backward. Walking meditation is therefore an essential part of this process. Although it is not recorded in this sutta that the Buddha gave details and specific instructions for walking meditation, we believe that he must have given just the Buddha's disciples must have learned those instructions and passed them on through successive generations. In addition, teachers times must have some formulated instructions based on their practice. We have a very detailed set out instruction on how to practice walking meditation. Let us now talking about specifically about the practice of walking meditation. If you are a complete beginner, the teachers may instruct you to be mindful of only one thing during walking meditation. Be aware of the acts of the stepping while you are making notes suddenly in the mind. Stepping, stepping, stepping. Right, left, right foot or left foot, you move. You may walk at a slower speed during the practice. After a few hours or after a day or 2 days meditation, you may be instructed to be mindful of 2 occurrences. 1, stepping, and 2, putting down the foot while making the movement. Putting down. You will try stepping, putting down, stepping, putting down. Later, you may be instructed 3 steps. Number 1, lifting the foot. 2, moving or pushing the foot forward. And 3, putting the foot down. Still, later, you would be instructed to be mindful of the 4 stages of each step. Lifting the foot, putting it forward, putting it down, and touching or pressing the foot on the ground. You would be mindful and to make a mental note of these four stages of the foot movement: lifting, moving forward, putting down, pressing the ground. At first, yogi may find it challenging to slow down. Still, they are instructed to pay close attention involved. And as they pay closer and closer attention, they will automatically slow down. As you pay close attention, slowly down, come to them automatically. One will move that the 60 or 70 or even 80 miles per hour when driving on the freeway. Driving at a speed one will not be able to read some of the signs on the road. Even once it's necessary to slow down, driver will automatically slow down to see the signs. In the same way, if meditation practitioner want to pay close attention to the movements of lifting, moving forward, putting down, and pressing and at the ground, they will automatically slow down. Only when they slow down, they can be gently mindful and fully aware of the movements. Although meditation practitioner pay close attention and slow down, they may not see all the movements and stages. The stages may not be defined in the same one. And those more substantial yogis will observe more and more of these different stages in one step. At least the four stages will be easier to distinguish. Meditation practice distinctly that the lifting movement is not mixed with the moving forward movement. And they will know that the moving forward movement is not mixed with either the lifting or putting down movement. They will understand all movements clearly and distinguish whatever they are mindful and aware of will be very clear in their minds. The yogi currently, as meditation practitioner, carry on the practice, they will observe much more. When they lift their foot, they will experience the lightness of the foot. When they push the foot forward, they will know from one place to another. They put them down, they will feel the heaviness of the foot because the foot becomes heavier and heavier as it descends. They feel the touch of the heel of the foot on the ground. Therefore, along with the observing, lifting, moving forward, putting down, and pressing the ground. Meditation practitioner will also perceive the motion of the heaviness, the foot, and then the touching of the foot, which is the hardness or softness on the ground. When perceive these processes, they will perceive the full essential element. In Pali, we call dhatu. those elements are the elements of earth. By paying close attention to these four stages of walking meditation, the four elements in the true essence are perceived not merely as but as actual processes, as ultimate reality. So let us go into a little more details about the characteristic of the elements in walking meditation. In the first movement, that is, the lifting of the foot, yogi perceive lightness, and when they perceive lightness, they virtually perceive the five elements. One aspect of the five elements is making things lighter. As things becomes lighter, they rise in lightness in the upward movement of the foot. The meditation practitioner perceives this essence of the five elements, but in lifting the foot, there is also movement beside lightness. Movement is one aspect of the air element. However, lightness, the five elements, is dominant. So we can say that in the living stage, the fire element is primary and the air element is secondary. These two elements are perceived by yogis when they pay close attention to lifting the foot. So you can learn and then practice more about walking meditation after you sitting for one period of time, and then slowly move your body, change your position from your sitting to standing. Visualize your standing posture, start from the top of your head down, take a deep breath. Mental note, recite standing, standing, standing 3 times, and then just don't forget to pay attention down, and then change to your left foot, and pay attention to your left foot, lifting and moving, and then touching the floor. So by this way, you can walk, standing, turning, walking, back and forth until time is over. So thank you very much for all of you to join the meditation class today. So from now on, we are going to observe breathing exercise until the time is over. Thank you very much.
So first of all, we practice the sitting meditation for some times, and then probably about 5-10 minutes later, I will ask you to walk and practice the walking meditation a little bit in your own space that's available in your room. And then after that, we'll come for the question and answer. Okay. So let's sit in comfortable position. Relax yourself. Then gently wriggle yourself just to find the relaxed bodily posture. As you take a long deep breath and just close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, as Dr. Handi instructed, begin with counting the breath. So breathing in, breathing out 1. Like that, counting up to the 5. A maximum is up to the 10. And come back again, restart again from the 1. Just to keep the mind concentrated, non-distractive state of the mind. And after you have completed counting the breath, you may simply observe the breath as it comes in and as it goes out. And rather than thinking the breath, feel the breath. Take away the thinking and just feel the breath. And when do you feel this breath coming in and going out? Time. Then again, do not search for the one specific space. Wherever that breath coming in and going out hits and you feel it, and experience it repeatedly at the same time, same place. So use that as your anchor place. And spend some times on that anchoring point by feeling the breath. And do not tense yourself to pay attention to or to feel that breath coming in and going out at that particular place. You need to relax. Relax your thought, relax your intention, relax your muscles, relax your brain. And naturally being aware of this incoming breath and outgoing breath without any tensions. So mindfully knowing it, breathing in, breathing out. But the natural breath, normal breath. And this time, if your mind distracted, run away, or lost into the thoughts, do not float along with the thoughts. Observing, acknowledging, come back without any reactions, any debates. Simply being mindful and just come back to the breath. As soon as you recognize that the mind is no more with the breath, just simply back to the breath. But remember, it's not the breath that's important, but the development of the mindfulness, the cultivation of the awareness. Breath is just a tool. Do not be too attached to the breath. So gently bring your attention back to the moment and slowly open your eyes and come out from the practice. And for another 5 minutes, I would like you to practice walking meditation in your own space, probably 5 to 7 steps, small steps. So starting with standing, observing the standing position, saying standing, 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 and scanning the entire standing body, and then start walking, maybe 5 steps. So after 5 steps, and then again standing, and turn around and start again standing and start walking in the first step. So right moving, left moving, right moving, left moving, like that. So about 5 minutes. Making sure that you're stepping slowly and mindfully stepping each step that you are moving. When you are moving right, mentally able to make the note that right moving. When you're moving left, mentally able to note that left moving. And when you're standing, again, scanning the entire body as you're standing, mentally reciting that standing, standing, standing. So not losing the awareness. And then turn around and start again. So mentally making a note and a physical moving should be synchronized. And if you're confident enough in the first step, you may move to the second. Stepping, putting down, stepping, putting down, or right and lifting, placing, lifting, placing. Again, you feel the confidence with the second step, you can move on to the third. That's a stepping, moving forward and putting down. Or simply a right hand lifting, moving and placing. As you know that Ajahn Dr. Handy introduced up to the 6 stays, which you can go and practice on your own and see the development of it. But here I would like you to experience some form of the elements, starting from earth element, the heaviness, the lightness. As you lift your feet, you may feel the heaviness, like you are lifting something very heavy. And when you place, you feel the lightness of the feet. Similarly, when you're lifting, you may feel some form of emotions and some form of a heat. So try to experience that for a couple of minutes. You may start just a 1 step or a 2-second step, like lifting, placing, and try to experience other factors of these elements. Now you may come back, sit down. So this is just a tester, a demo, just to feel and practice how it works. So in your daily practice, you may apply these practices so that it will help you to gain more focus, attention, and as well as seeing other factors when you're practicing in your daily life. Okay, so the open floor now. Anybody would like to ask the question, please do so. So it's the opportunity. But first of all, I must say congratulations. This is the second last session of our this 7 weeks course. And as you know, there were about 17 people joined at the first day. Now we have only 4 or 5. Okay. Not bad. Okay. So congratulations, those who have continued up to now. Now, it's your turn. Anybody wants to ask or anything you want to share? Please raise a hand. Okay. Lavinia?
Hello. I'm sorry I came 10 minutes late. And while scanning the body, standing, uh, do I do the scanning from feet to head or from head to feet?
So today's session, Dr. Handy didn't explain detailedly. Just look at your standing body and scanned it. But the proper way, when you are developing your concentration and as your mind become concentrated, then there will be other process like you have mentioned from top to bottom, bottom to the top. And also you can divide into halfways, top to the navel and navel to the down, like that.
Okay. Thank you. That's all. It was quite relaxing. It is. I got very relaxed walking in like mindfully like that, and because I don't have too much space, so I was able to do like 5 steps.
Yeah, that's enough.
And then coming back.
Yeah.
And
so
I did it with the eyes closed,
so,
and I felt very good.
Oh, no.
No, okay.
No. When you are doing a walking meditation, do not close your eyes.
Okay.
But when you are doing it standing, scanning the body, that time, okay.
Okay.
Okay? At that time, it's fine.
Okay. Thank you. That's important.
And 5 steps If you are doing, let's say, the second stage, that's lifting and a placing. And if you're doing very mindfully, half an hour will go within a couple, just probably 5 rounds. 5 steps, 5 rounds.
Okay. I
Okay.
didn't hear
Right.
the last few words. It was freezing the screen.
Oh, I said 5 steps, about 5 rounds,
Yes.
and then that will be about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Doing slowly but mindfully moving. And
Yes.
that's a second stepping, okay? That's a lifting and placing one.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
What is the main objective of walking meditation?
Walking meditation has a lot benefits to have a mindful in our everyday life. Okay. And this walking meditation also helps to develop more concentration. When we are doing a walking meditation, concentration gets slower, but once established, it lasts longer. Okay, and in the meantime, because there are so many distractions when we are doing a walking meditation, a lot of effort to be mindful. So with that, you are gaining a very strong concentration, right? And further on, it helps your digestion, keeps your physical body active, right? And then one of the greatest benefit that is told and recorded in the scripture, long distance walking will be much easier.
Okay.
Right? So that's why these are the walking meditation is very beneficial.
Okay. So we need to make it slow. That's how we do it, right?
When we are training at first, we are doing slowly, but once we become skilled, then you don't have to. It becomes a natural walk. After that, you can do walking mindfully in every steps, and you don't have to make it slow.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I will probably attach the next week will be our last session. I will attach the walking meditation practice and the benefits that I have recorded long time ago on YouTube. So I will attach as well, along with this, all the sessions after the end of our session, the 7th session. Right. Okay. Anyone? Sounds good. So everyone got the idea of how to practice and know that ways what it works. Okay, so that's very good. And matter is the practice. So the more we practice, and we become more skilled. And then once you become skilled, then you don't have to worry about all the maneuvers and all the signposts. You can drive freely without worries about those maneuvers and signposts. Until then, you have to learn all the maneuvers and all the signs. Okay. So with this, now I will lead the loving kindness meditation. Okay, and we'll finish for the day. Right, so relax yourself. Sitting in comfortable position. Spend some time on the breath, just to feel the connection with yourself. And feel the connection with yourself. Maybe feeling of the beating heart. Or maybe physically smiling to yourself. And as you feel relaxed, connected, allowing yourself to be happy, at peace and free from suffering. Mentally you may recite, I am well, I am happy, I am at peace. And similarly, sharing this loving kindness and compassion to all other sentient beings. Whatever being, or you may think of anyone who needs this loving thoughts at this time the most. You may bring into your mind and sharing this loving thoughts. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be at peace. May you be free from suffering. And extending it to the entire universe, all the beings around this universe. Whatever beings there are, may they be well, may they be happy, may they be at peace, may they be free from suffering. Bring your attention back to yourself. Feel the bodily sensation. Feel whatever sensations are there, just be aware of that. And to your eyes, feel the tensions in your eyes. And creating intention to open your eyes and come out from the practice. And relax. Right. So, thank you everyone for the session, and hopefully we'll see you next week, which will be the last session. So thank you, and good morning and a good night, a good evening,
Yes.
and good afternoon.
Good evening.
Thank you, Agan.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you next week. Take care.
Yeah. Good
Bye-bye.
night.